he won't be driving, but he's hanging out in the garage area of his 88 team, while Jeff Gordon is behind the wheel of the 88 once again this weekend. Marty?
Rick, it's been cool to watch Junior hanging out for this entire practice session, and he said in his media session earlier today he didn't want to bug his guys, but when they've had a moment, he's walked up to every one of them and shake their hands to thank them for the last few weeks. It's been neat to see Junior kind of interacting with his race team, and I can tell he's loving being down here in the garage area. Jeff Gordon on the racetrack right now, and remember what happened last week in Indianapolis? Did you see Jeff pulling into the garage area? The steering wheel hit that cam that unlocks the seatbelts for Jeff Gordon. This morning, Adam Jordan, the interior guy for the 88 team, moved that steering column up about an inch or so just to get Jeff Gordon comfortable inside the race car. And Jeff also used that really big sort of rectangular shaped steering wheel. But as Jeff, you know, the driver comfort, especially at a road course, critical, isn't it? You want everything positioned just the right way so the driver's comfortable inside the race car. And when that happened last week, Jeff knew they had to make some sort of change inside the 88 car for this week.
Yeah, Marty, you certainly want the wheel exactly where you want it for your vision and the way it feels, but you can see as Jeff Gordon's turning the wheel, you know, it appears to me that it does catch the latch, and it just barely moved it, and it unhooked it. So, obviously, I think the team is doing the right thing, and assuming that something else could have happened, right? You can't just say, well, the wheel caused the problem. You have to look deeper into it to make sure that it wasn't that, but at the same time, that's a very, that would cause great concern for anybody, any race car driver, to have the wheel, you know, touch that and then unhook it, or not know why it was unhooked. That is very scary.
That was last week at Pocono. The crew had to come in the second time that the belt came undone.
And you have to wonder, you know, right now going through your mind, well, what if I have an impact?
Right.
Is there something wrong? Is there, you know, is it a mechanical issue with this and having, you know, and have an impact? But, you know, one thing that I found interesting with Dale Jr. being down there, I'm going to ask this question, and I'm going to not really want the answer, but Steve, would you want two drivers in your pit?
Well, no, but you know, I think it's good for the team to have their full-time driver there with Jeff Gordon filling in. But without a doubt, two drivers with two opinions is going to be double the information that Greg Ives is going to have to sort through. But I'm sure it's good for this team to see Dale at the racetrack, seeing what's going on. It's got to be a big morale lift having him here.
Yeah, that's great Dale Jr. is here. You know they're all glad to see him. It's good to see him smiling too.
Everybody with smiles on their face when they shake Junior's hand.